So imagine this, you wake up, check your Galaxy S25 expecting a shiny new One UI 8 update, and boom, nothing. Not just that, but the update we thought was ready. Yeah. It suddenly vanished into thin air, replaced by a new beta that's less feature-packed than before. What is Samsung even doing right now? This isn't just a delay, it's like they hit rewind on the progress bar. And trust me, it's not the kind of twist anyone saw coming. Welcome back, viewers! Sam here! If you're into updates that no one else is talking about, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next surprise Samsung throws our way. Let's jump right into this roller coaster of a story because One UI 8 is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable rollouts in Samsung history. Just a few weeks ago, everything pointed to a stable release being right around the corner. The BYFB build had landed. It wasn't labeled beta, and for a moment, it felt like the finish line was in sight. That version even had the adaptive lock screen clock working for the first time, something users had been begging for. But now, all that progress just hit a speed bump. Samsung uploaded a completely new firmware to their servers labeled ZYG5. This one's not just a small patch, it's straight up marked as a beta, and even worse, it removes the adaptive lock screen clock that was working in BYFB. It's like Samsung built a sandcastle and then knocked it down themselves. Why would they do this? Well, there are a few possibilities, and none of them are boring. Maybe Samsung discovered hidden bugs in the BYFB build. Maybe performance issues cropped up in last-minute testing. Or maybe just Samsung is shifting gears behind the scenes, trying to retool how One UI 8 behaves on the S25 lineup. Now here's where it gets interesting. ZYG5 was finalized in July after BYFB, and that's a big deal. It tells us this isn't just a backup or experimental build. They're actively developing this newer version, which means One UI 8 is still very much in flux. Samsung might be playing it safe, trying to iron out every last glitch before sending this to millions of users. But from the outside, it feels like we're watching them build the plane mid-flight. And get this, there's a real chance that ZYG5 isn't even the last beta. If bugs keep popping up or more features need refinement, we might see ZYG6, G7, or even more. The beta loop continues. For Galaxy S25 users, that means the stable Android 16-based One UI 8 update isn't just delayed, it's floating somewhere in limbo. But here's a twist. Samsung's not just scrapping features. In fact, some of the missing elements, like that adaptive clock, are still expected to return in the final build. So don't panic, it's not gone forever. It's more like Samsung put it on the bench until it's 100% ready to play. Still, this back and forth has left many Galaxy users scratching their heads. BYFB gave us hope. It looked like a release candidate, it had key features working and no beta tag. But the arrival of ZYG5 makes it clear Samsung wasn't happy with BYFB. Something behind the curtain triggered a reset. Was it battery drain issues, crashes, compatibility bugs with older models? We don't know yet, but we're watching closely. Now let's zoom out. What does all this mean for you? If you're holding a Galaxy S25 series phone, the update might not land until late July, or possibly even August. That's way later than originally expected. But here's the bright side, when it does land, it'll likely be smoother, more refined, and more stable than ever before. Meanwhile, Samsung isn't just working on the S25. They're preparing to roll out One UI 8 to a whole bunch of other Galaxy devices. And we just got a major clue from, believe it or not, a community moderator. This isn't a rumor, it's straight from someone who's been giving consistent, accurate tips in the past. He confirmed that after July 30, more Galaxy devices will start getting new features via the Galaxy Enhance X app. Specifically, two major editing features are being added. The fact that he tied this to post-July 30 updates is huge. It strongly suggests that's when One UI 8 might begin rolling out more broadly. So if you're using a Galaxy phone that hasn't received One UI yet, the wait might almost be over. Especially if your device is compatible with the Enhance X app. The update could arrive in waves, first to recent flagships, then mid-range models, and finally older devices. And there's more good news. Despite the chaos with the S25 series, One UI 8 is already being tested on other devices too. For example, the Galaxy S23 feed just popped up on Geekbench running an early version of One UI 8, the European variant model 700B on single core and 3559 on multi-core. Not groundbreaking scores, but solid, and most importantly, they prove that the software is already working on non-S25 hardware. It's these little leaks, Geekbench scores, firmware codes, moderator posts, that help paint the full picture. Samsung isn't sleeping on this update. They're actively building, testing, fixing, and refining across the board. And yes, that means some delays and some surprises. But it also means they're aiming for a polished final product. Now here's the fun part. While S25 users are stuck in beta limbo, mid-range phone users might actually get the update sooner than expected. If Samsung follows a staggered rollout pattern, we could see the Galaxy A series like the A34, A35 receiving One UI 8 sometime in early August. And if the Enhance X app features are bundled in, that would bring powerful new photo editing tools right to the mid-range segment. So what should you do right now? Well, if you're on the S25 series, keep an eye out for ZYG5. If Samsung releases it to the public, it'll be an important stepping stone before the final version. If you're on an older Galaxy phone, start checking for updates after July 30. Watch the Galaxy Store for updates to enhance X. These are the signs that the One UI 8 floodgates are about to open. Here's the takeaway: Samsung's not rushing this. They're building towards something bigger than just another UI update. One UI 8 could be the start of a major shift, tying AI tools, visual redesigns, and camera features more deeply into the Galaxy ecosystem. We're seeing hints of that already, and as more builds drop, we'll get an even clearer picture. So buckle up, because the next few weeks are going to be wild. Whether you're rocking the newest flagship or hanging onto a trusty mid-ranger, One UI 8 is coming your way, just not all at once. And that's your full scoop for now. As always, I'll be watching every leak, testing every build, and breaking it all down so you don't miss a thing. Hit that like button if you found this helpful, and let me know in the comments, are you more excited for the update or frustrated by the wait? Till next time, this is Sam signing off. Peace out.